Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Southern Tea. It's the girl Lady J back bringing you, my usual, my commentary mainly on female rap, but urban news and anything else. So before I get into this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up, comment, share, and since you already here to get a sip of my commentary, subscribe to my channel, baby. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So it looks like Saweetie previewed a new song, and to no one's surprise, it's a sample, of course. So this time she's sampling Aqua's Barbie Girl. So from what I heard, it basically sounds the same, except she's saying Icy Girl instead of Barbie Girl. And then of course she's rapping, and in my most humble opinion, the song is trash, like bottom of the barrel trash, and someone needs to tell Saweetie that this ain't it. She don't need to release this at all. First of all, the original song was fucking annoying, so why out of all this shit? And then I see some barbs talking about how that should have been a Nicki Minaj sample because Nicki's brand has been Barbie, so people thought it would make more sense if Nicki sampled this song. But just like me and anyone else with sound hearing, Nicki knows this is a trash ass song. That's why she didn't want to sample it, and that's why she ain't touched it in the 12 years she been in the game. So if Saweetie want to do that, then by all means do your thing, boo, but the song and the sample is trash, and I really think Saweetie needs to either go back to the drawing board or get out the rap game, honestly, because when it comes to Saweetie's music, it's disappointment after disappointment to me. Like, I just wish she would stop for a goddamn second and stop thinking she has a hate campaign, when the reality is people ain't fucking with the music you putting out. I said it before and I'm saying it again. Saweetie, just needs to stop and listen to her fans, and she needs to listen to when the public is telling her when her music is trash. They wasn't fucking with the Single Life EP. They wasn't fucking with Silver Chain. They wasn't talking about that record she did with her, where she was basically trying to use Doja Cat sauce. Like, the public ain't fuck with Saweetie. They ain't fuck with a song from her since Best Friend, if we gonna keep it a buck. Let's start there. So I'm getting kind of irritated with Saweetie at this point with her music. I think she's a dope girl as far as being a socialite or a social media presence. I think she's a very smart businesswoman. I think she's very good at marketing and promotion. However, she just misses consistently when it comes to her music, and that's the problem, since she's trying to call herself a rapper. I fucks with Saweetie, but when it comes to sister's music, I'm gonna need her to get it the fuck together. I'm tired of this weak shit from Saweetie. I am. And it's tough love, because when she first came out, she at least had catchy bops, and now it's like everything, like I said, is a miss. So it's either back to the drawing board or just throw your whole rap career away at this point. Then we also have Saweetie going live to say this.
And I see y'all little chicken heads on live talking about 2K and who you dissing and whoopty whoopty whoop. Ain't nobody dissing nobody. This first EP of this era meant so much to me because it wasn't about partying. It wasn't about charting. Because it was about me getting my message across. It was an overall.
So clearly she is not here for the general public speculating that she was dissing Quavo and Lil Baby when, we all know she was. Like, Saweetie, cut the shit. You the one that said that you would be addressing all the rumors on this new project and on the song No Reception. So what you mean, we don't know who it is that you're talking about? And didn't you just say you wasn't dissing nobody, and in the same breath you sit and say we don't know who you're talking about? Like, the math ain't mathin', baby. So I believe she was definitely shading the boys, meaning Lil Baby and Quavo, and she wasn't feeling the backlash. So, now she's saying it wasn't about them when she already did an interview saying that she was going to address this shit. Like, just stand on what you originally said and don't try to retract now. So I'm just not here for the song, but what I am here for is Saweetie launching her youth literacy program through her Icy Baby Foundation that will launch next month. So I am definitely here for that. So, if you don't know, it's basically just youth from ages, 7 all the way up to 17. They will be participating in a 6-week program and receive debit cards, educational resources, and information about saving, budgeting, and financial planning. And let me just say that is fucking amazing. These kids out here, shooting up schools, harming their parents over video games, gang banging, making babies, and nobody is really getting any real world hands-on experience of what they will have to face when it comes to the reality of adulthood. So I think that this is amazing, and this is more up Saweetie's alley. So long as they ain't trying to come to her for any advice on a rap career, they should be in good hands. So, now Saweetie also talked about someone, paying blogs to post about her Single Life EP sales. So take a listen.
I know y'all heard the rumor about the 2K. Somebody actually paid the blogs to do that. So shout out to them for spending money on me. But I wanted to give y'all my music without the visuals because I just thought that it was a great, public messaging.
So, you know, I have a suspicion of who she could be talking about. I mean, she has made headlines recently after it was insinuated that she slept with the certain someone's husband, and she has yet to really clear up those rumors, and I can't see that upsetting someone or people in that someone's because when have we ever really sat or paid attention to Saweetie's sales? She's never been a high-selling artist like that. You know, sis might put out a bop or two every now and again, but she hasn't really done that in a while now. But I definitely think Saweetie has upset someone, and they are trying to sabotage her. I remember Vlad even admitted a few weeks ago that someone from Warner actually blocked Saweetie's interview, which is why she didn't know that Vlad had reached out for an interview in the first place. So it's interesting to see that Saweetie could actually have someone sabotaging her behind the scenes, but I also find it unfortunate. So let me know your thoughts on that below. So the next topic I want to get into is Glorilla. So recently Glorilla was posted up partying with, you know, the likes of Drake. So fans are now speculating if the two could be collaborating, and I don't know about that. You know, people see celebrities posted up all the time and off jump, you know, come to the conclusion that they have a collaboration when that always isn't the case. Sometimes, you know, they just be in the same clubs and they show each other love, you know. On top of that, if they do have a collaboration, I am absolutely not here for it. I'm not. And the only reason he would collaborate with Glorilla, in my most humble opinion, is to ride her wave. She knew, she hot, she's trendy right now, which is why Cardi B has been riding her goddamn clitoris. And I just don't, you know, I don't hear it. Like, I just don't hear her voice meshing with Drake on a record. Like, I just don't hear it. So I'm not here for it. I don't think it's necessary or needed. More so because I just don't think it's gonna sound worth it nothing. Like, what kind of record would they do together? You know, on top of that, word on the street is, and what some people on the internet speculate, is that Drake usually sleeps with the women he collaborates with. And if that's true, Glorilla needs to get the fuck from up under him, like Ice Spice had to do, which is probably why he unfollowed her. So clearly Drake has been trying to co-sign these young new female rap girls. But he also trying to, you know, low-key hit, in my most humble opinion. And y'all can say Glorilla is not Drake's type or Glorilla is not attractive, all y'all want. But as long as a woman is confident, successful, and has the slightest sex appeal, she can get any nigga she want, and she can appeal to any nigga's eyes, because confidence is sex appeal in itself. But I more so think he is attaching himself to her for clout, just like he did with Ice Spice, in my most humble opinion. But let me know if you would be here for Drake and Glorilla collaborating. Because if they are collaborating, that would be a huge, huge look for Glorilla. I know she had a Cardi B feature, but Cardi ain't no Drake, okay? Drake is worldwide. Drake can, you know, open up some doors. Cardi don't got the same pool and connections like Drake. So I definitely feel like Glorilla would take advantage if they did. So let me know your thoughts on that below. The next topic I want to get into is Doja Cat. So Doja recently went on live and went off on people who claim that her new edgy look is a quote-unquote humiliation ritual. So this is what Doja Cat had to say.
No, it's not a humiliation ritual. I feel sexy as fuck. I'm cute. I'm a cute bitch. There, I said it. I'm not gonna say it again because it's cringe. I'm not gonna fucking keep calling myself sexy. But I think that I look great. I look cool. I like my hair. I think it's chic. I like my brows like this. I think it's cute. I do my makeup crazy. It's fun. And that's me expressing myself. You think that's the devil? Then you can go back to your fucking little cave. You sound like a hateful person. Go fuck yourself. I don't like you, bitch. I do have hate. I hate the fact that people like to instill fear in people. I would never do that to you, even as an enemy. Even the fact that I don't fuck with you, I still wouldn't instill fear in you because I'm not a pussy. I'm not a coward like you. I don't have time. I don't need to.
Let me know what you think. I think Doja is really just fed the fuck up with people coming for her looks when she is just, you know, experimenting and trying new things. You know, Doja is what, 27? Very young. So there's much growth, development, and change that is taking place in her life and career at this point right now. And I think she is experimenting and trying new things, and she is very irritated with people dragging her for it. Now, could this still be a humiliation ritual and she still be experimenting at the same time? Yeah, because two things can be true at once. But I mean, regardless if people believe it's a ritual or not, what difference is that really going to make? What difference is that going to make to where you have to be up in her comments? She's still dressing how she want to dress. Her hair is still bald. Her eyebrows still gone. So what is harassing her in her comments on Twitter and Insta really gonna do? It ain't changing nothing. She ain't gonna change. So y'all might as well just leave that girl alone. But you know, same can be said for Doja. She is too famous and far too gone in her career to constantly address haters online. Like, girl, you rich. You traveling the world, you living your dreams, you doing what the fuck you want to do. So why waste your time and energy, responding to the fuck shit? I just see no point in investing my energy into something that is not serving me in a way that I can benefit from. And she is not benefiting or getting any positive thing out of going off on people on live once a week. It's giving Cardi B. So that's what Cardi does. That's what Coi Leray does. Doja is too poppin', right now for some lame ass shit like that. But let me know your thoughts below. And do you feel like this is indeed a quote unquote humiliation ritual? And let me know why you feel that way if you think that below. Now, the next topic I want to get into is AsianDoll. So a designer has called out AsianDoll and her BBL ass, put her on blast because this designer claimed that AsianDoll had her make a custom dress for Asia's birthday for AsianDoll to not only turn around and not pay her for making this custom dress, but had the nerve to have someone else recreate her design. So baby, why didn't you just go to who originally created the design for you? Why waste her time? So Asian has been catching some backlash for this. So this is what the designer initially came out and said. This is so heartbreaking. AsianDoll had me spend hundreds of dollars to create her birthday dress just to ghost me a day before her birthday. Not only that, Asian also sent my design to be recreated and copied by someone else last minute. As a small business, this is a huge loss. It may not mean much to celebrities, but I spent hard-earned money that I didn't have to lose. I spent sleepless nights to create her a rush order dress that I overnighted from overseas. Full diamond front and back gown that I worked more than hard on. Literally so upsetting. Maturity would have been to at least tell me and credit my work with inspiration. So disheartening. And I 1000% agree with this. She did post a text message exchange between her and AsianDoll, and Asian was talking about, flying her out and said the price was good. She loved the dress so much, as she said in her message with this girl. Flights to only end up not flying her out, ghosting her, and not paying her for her time into making this dress. But she took, the video of the completed dress and, sent it to another designer to recreate it when you could have just paid her. I just don't get it. I think that was messed up on Asian's part, and I don't think it makes her look good. I mean, for one, you already got a reputation for trending for everything but your music. Despite being as talented as you are out here with a new nigga every other week, arguing with Katie Got Bands, Ivorian, or some other random on Twitter. And on top of that, you got exposed for being fake towards, the queen, so your ass got unfollowed. So, I mean, when you add the fact that you out here trying to scam and get over on small business owners, it just makes AsianDoll more and more easy to not be liked. Like, as beautiful as AsianDoll is and as talented as she is, her attitude is so goddamn ugly, and it just makes her not likable. She make it easy for people to drag her. She sets her own self up every time. Like, girl, get it together. You gotta pick a weakness. You can't be rude and a scammer, okay? Like, you getting mad at her and calling her all types of bitches when you was the one in the wrong. So Asian responded to the designer with some tweets. So this is what she said. I'm tired of explaining myself on the internet to bitches. I'd rather not say nothing no more. Believe what you want. So in other words, she's saying she too lazy to come up with an excuse right now, so she don't give a fuck what's being said online, cause her ass knows she dead ass wrong. Okay, so she went on to say this bitch mad I didn't fly her in to put the dress on me for a party I didn't even have. What the fuck? But baby, that's not the issue. Is you told her you was flying her out, you told her you loved the dress, you told her you agreed to the price, and you went back on your word and, wasted her time and energy with your cap ass. Then you say you didn't even have a party, but baby, you still wore her recreated dress. You had someone else recreate her design instead of wearing the one she made for you, so you look and sound slow, ma'am. So she also went on live to give more excuses. But let me know what you think. I definitely feel like, yeah, small business owners needs to protect themselves, celebrities or not. But, if you're going to, make that average Sally Joe keep the same energy with the celebrities and influencers, because they're more than likely to fuck around and fuck you around than the average person. So she could have done a deposit or a contractual agreement to protect herself, but because this really just happened so much. But it's the fact that Asian was so reassuring to this girl to the point where she clearly misled her into thinking that she was going to have this dress on. So I think Asian is definitely wrong for that, and it just makes it easier for people not to like her and have more of a reason to talk shit about her. So let me know your thoughts on that. So the next topic I want to get into is Cardi B. So Cardi has been very active on social media lately. lately. So first thing, she went live earlier this week and talked about a host of different things. You know, she brought up how she don't want to talk about her feelings because she don't want people to say she wants sympathy. And sometimes she don't be caring because she got a lot of money saved up. She also mentioned that performing is her passion and how her main goal is, you know, getting her a house in LA and a penthouse in New York. And she spoke about her recent surgery. So apparently she got, you know, surgery in August to remove like 95% of her ass shots, which I don't know what she's trying to get at with that, because, you know, all of that is not her natural ass. I don't know how many times she has gotten surgery, but she has seen a surgery table more than the studio, in my most humble opinion. So I know that much. So she was also telling her fans that she is now against ass shots. I guess she realized that getting surgery young is pointless before having kids, since you don't know how the baby weight really gonna look on your body. And even if you don't have kids, you still, you know, got to get that grown woman weight on you when you get into, like, you know, your late 20s or early 30s. So what got me is she talked about turning down a podcast deal with Spotify back in 2018 because she was going through a so-called quote-unquote hate campaign. I don't know why these girls want a Nicki Minaj hate train so damn bad. When 2018 was the peak of Cardi's career, everybody was pushing this girl. She then proceeded to, you know, ask the people watching not to let this get posted to the blogs, as if they weren't already up on the live screen recording. Bitch, you knew this shit was going to make the blogs, bitch. That's why you know, took your ass on live. But what really gagged me is she said she know people, you know, want the album, and she admitted to getting too comfortable because she's a mom and she has anxiety because, you know, she gonna have to go on tour and it's gonna be, you know, bad separation anxiety, you know, from her kids. And she said when it comes to her music, it's like she really doesn't like anything. She says she's making music, you know, her making music now has become a job that has turned into anxiety because everybody's critiquing everything she does, and, you know, everyone does it as if everyone doesn't get critiqued. You know, everybody gets critiqued, Cardi. But this is what she had to say.
I've been saying, oh, that I gotta drop this album, that I've been lacking, I've been whatever, this and that. I ain't even gonna front to y'all. I ain't even gonna front of y'all. I'm gonna have to be real with myself, and I'm gonna have to be real with y'all. I feel like I have gotten too comfortable. Because I'm just a mom. Because I'm just like a mom, like, and I do have anxiety. I've been having a lot of anxiety because I know right after I drop my album, I have to go on tour, and I have like bad separation anxiety from my kids, like, and it's like a balance. And then, like, when it comes to music and everything, like, I just be feeling like I don't be liking anything. Like, I feel like I got so many songs and I just don't like nothing. I feel like nothing is good enough. And yeah. And I got so much fucking money saved up that I just be like, yeah, whatever the fuck. Making music to me has become like a job that gives me anxiety, because everybody just critique everything that I do. That is just like, you know, sometimes you just don't want to do something that makes you feel, that give you that much anxiety. So I just be like, freezing myself. But I have to let that go. I have to release more music. And I have to just go out there.
So let me know how you feel about that. You know, what I gather from that is she's scared, bottom line. She too worried about feedback from the public because she know people are going to compare this album to her first when it comes to sales, success, and impact. I also don't think Atlantic is giving her the same push for this album like they did with Invasion of Privacy. You know, like I said, 2018 was the peak or the height of her career, in my opinion. So when she says she isn't feeling her music, I think that's really just, you know, a way for her to make an excuse and to have an excuse beforehand if the reception or feedback from her album is not exactly what she wants to hear. You know, as we all know, Hot Shit did hot shit. It did not make the noise I'm sure she wanted it to make. At the same time, it wasn't really pushed, and she did a weak-ass job of properly promoting it. I mean, she promoted Tomorrow 2 a hell of a lot better than Hot Shit. So it's clear that the public really wasn't fucking with that song. And I think that's, you know, what got her nervous. But let me know what you think. Now, speaking of Cardi B, sis went on a tangent last night once again because apparently she caught wind of the YouTube video the YouTuber Impressive had posted yesterday to her channel, because Cardi responded to a tweet that had posted some of Impressive's commentary about Cardi, you know, about her going live earlier this week where she talks about having anxiety over releasing new music. And Impressive mentioned that Cardi probably has more anxiety over choosing the right songs more than creating the right songs because Cardi doesn't really write, which is something she has already admitted to. And apparently Cardi was not here for Impressive's commentary and claimed that Cardi don't write her music. So this is what Cardi had to say. The fact is, I do write my music, and as y'all can see on all these writing credits, that just like me, they also get help. I'm extremely witty, and these men cannot say or come up with what I come up with because I'm a girl. I have even written for other artists. These anti-Cardi blogs and YouTubes always making excuses for my success. I need the label, I need playlisting, payola, blah, blah, blah. Yet when you look at their higher viewed videos, it's Cardi keeping the lights on, so which one is it? And this is my issue with Cardi. You write for other artists. Oh, really? Who has Cardi writing credits on their shit? What artist y'all know has Cardi B writing credits? And why is it that damn near everything Cardi puts out, Partisan Fontaine has writing credits for? But you writing your own shit and you witty and no nigga coming up with what you could come up with. Right. I find it so interesting that all of a sudden Cardi B cares if people say she writes her raps or not, when at one point in time she was very vocal and so carefree about people knowing that she really didn't write her music, and that she was so carefree and open about Partisan's role in her career since she came into this game. Party has been working with Cardi ever since she got into the game. He has writing credits on damn near every song on Invasion of Privacy. He also has writing credits on the Tomorrow 2 song, so he also helped her with that too. So I think it's cap when she say no nigga can come up with what she says, because why do you need Party on damn near every song you do if you're that fucking witty like you claim to be? You're upset because we know that playlisting and radio play was a huge part of the success of your last album. You call yourself the playlist favorite, so why are you upset when someone says you obviously need playlisting? So you can let me know what you think, but the reason I believe that Cardi is all of a sudden defending her pen, you saying you right. So you can let me know what you think, but the reason I believe that Cardi is all of a sudden defending her pen is because complex delusional asses are nominating her for Verse of the Year for her Tomorrow 2 verse. And on top of that, there is a viral tweet going around saying that Cardi B had the best rap verse of the year, which is cap. Not when We Go Up exists. We Go Up was hands down the best rap song that dropped this year, in my most humble opinion. Nicki ate the fuck down. The bars, the metaphors, the double entendres. Cardi don't be having that. Cardi don't be having bars that go over my head. I catch all of her shit the first listen. Cardi ain't as witty as she thinks she is, because baby, if I don't gotta think or use my intellect to break down your bars, you ain't that damn witty, sis. Sorry, not sorry. Party gonna have to come a bit harder. She can say she write all her shit all she wants to. Until she is the sole credited artist on a song, I'm not believing that shit. Until she can drop a song without Party, she can save all of that shit. Fact of the matter is, she felt some type of way when Nicki changed her profile pic to a photo of her pen, because even she knows Cardi don't write her shit, which is why she always takes a dig at Cardi and her ghostwriter, because Nicki is actually behind the scenes and she know what's up. That goes for Cardi and the rest of these girls who use writers, because they act like they too slow to come up with their own shit. But let me know what your thoughts on that let me know what your thoughts on that below. So the next topic I want to get into is Coi Leray. So in the midst of her album not being nominated for a damn thing this year, not even a damn EBT award, child, she claimed to have had the biggest album of the year.
Just said it was fire. My album was definitely the biggest album of the year. I mean that. Let's bring me back. I don't care about what nobody say. Just said it was fire. My album was definitely the biggest album.
So she claimed she had the biggest album. Need I remind you, this album debuted at number 89 on Billboard, sold 11K units in the first week, and has yet to be nominated for a single award, and had over like 12 features on that album. I mean, I'm all for confidence, but sis, don't set yourself up. However, since she brought it up, let's talk about it. If I'm being honest, I don't think Coil's album was just straight up trash. I don't. I do think there was a few songs on there that was, you know, it was some bops, only because she is a TikTok artist. So naturally, she's gonna, you know, make short, catchy songs that have catchy hooks, just like the No More Parties record. So of course I fucks with Blick Blick, more so Nicki's verse than the actual song, but I fucks with Overthinking featuring her, and I really like that song. I really think her made that song so likable. I fucks with Clingy, Paranoid, and Heart in a Coffin in that Young Blue song. So I think she had a good 6-7 solid songs on the album that I really liked and actually listened to. But I think she had a total of 20 songs on there total. So I feel like she should have dropped an EP and put some songs on there and made the album a bit shorter and more likable, because it was plenty of skips on there in my most humble opinion. I'm not gonna lie. But like I said, she had a few bops, but nowhere near the biggest album of the year. That title would have to go to Beyonce, followed by SZA. But Beyonce definitely had the biggest album of the year. Renaissance had no skips, and I just played the fuck out of Heated while editing this video. And if she talking about biggest albums out of the rap girls, I would, have to give that to Flo Milli. I mean, Traumazine was good too, but I really fucks with You Still Here Ho. That album smacks. But I mean, Coi has to be confident because she always gets dragged for her music or her talent. So I'm not gonna knock her for being confident. If, telling herself, this helps her cope with the fact that this album was not heavily supported, then hey, I'm all here for it. But let me know what you think. Do you feel Coi had the biggest album of the year? And if not, who do you think? Now, the next topic I want to get into is AsianDoll. So fans have noticed that Ivorian has shaded AsianDoll, because if you haven't, been keeping up with their beef, AsianDoll has been attacking and coming for AsianDoll on Twitter the past couple of months. She's been talking about fighting Ivorian and how she feels like Ivorian been trying to copy her. And Ivorian feels like, well, the bitch is just jealous because Nicki unfollowed Asian and follows AsianDoll and comments on Ivorian's photos and interacts with her. And she feels like AsianDoll feels some type of way because, she has yet to get a feature from Nicki. So Ivorian dropped a new song called Petty, where she indeed was being fucking petty, because this is what she was focused on your music like you was on your hips. You would probably have a feature, but it doesn't exist. And I just want to say, where the fuck is the lie? Okay? AsianDoll has been all over the internet making the blogs for bullshit like Scammin designers, but be so slow to make noise for her music, which is exactly why she has yet to get a Nicki Minaj feature. While she swore up and down she would be the first in line for a feature last year when we seen Coi get a feature before her. So I'm not mad at AsianDoll taking shots at Asian, because Asian been draw coming for her, the past couple of months on Twitter unprovoked. Like when Ivorian tweeted her 2 cents on Latto and Nicki's ordeal when it, happened back in October, AsianDoll dry shaded Ivorian and told her if she wasn't from America, she needs to stay out of Americans' business. When, the beef was between 2 rappers, Ivorian is a rapper, so she has a say if they all in the same industry. Because if you ain't know, Ivorian is from the UK, but she is a dope ass rapper, and I think she is talented, and on top of that, fine as fuck, okay? So I definitely think Asian is a little jelly of Ivorian, but let me know your thoughts on that below. Now, the next topic I want to get into is Karisha. So Karisha has revealed that she will be in the upcoming film You People alongside Eddie Murphy and Nia Long. So let me know if you are here for it. I definitely am. Anything to get Karisha the fuck away from rapping, I am here for, because she needs to do us all a service and leave the rap game. I do not find Karisha even the slightest of talented at all. She gets every song written and handed to her to recite. She's another one of the girls who was a known reciter instead of a rapper. And even when, all she got to do is recite, the beat be whooping her ass every time, because she can't rap on beat to save Diddy's toes. So, I mean, I am here for her getting into acting. I know she is also going to be on the new season of P-Valley. Now, she got this movie, not P-Valley, BMF. Now, she got this movie and she probably got more in the works. And of course, she also has Karisha Please. So, Karisha is clearly, slowly but surely transitioning out of the rapping game and, into other things, which I see no issue with. There is way more money in the movie bag than the music bag, in my opinion, for her, because artists make the bulk of their money touring, and Karisha ain't gonna keep doing that. And she damn sure ain't finna go on no world tour, which, no shade, I don't see the City Girls headlining no world tour. I just don't think they have the fan base to do that, and I honestly don't think they will remain a duo much longer. So I see JT going solo very soon, and I honestly think it's for the best. JT is actually passionate about her music, and Karisha isn't. She did it for the bag, and now that she got the bag, she's moving on to bigger bags, and that's okay. I'm glad she found her lane, and I'm happy for her. So let me know your thoughts on that below. The next topic I want to get into is Latto. So Latto is stoked up and bragging about her little People's Choice Awards, child. So Latto recently won the People's Choice Awards for Best New Artist, although ain't shit new about her ass. She came out in, 2017 or whatever, dropped her first album in 2019. That's going over on 3 years now. So Latto said this. Another one, thank you. which, bitch, another what? Because your ass been losing on your fan voted AMA awards. So anyway, another one, thank you at People's Choice fan voted new artist of 2022. My jackpot's this for us. Don't play the fucking Latto. Hope y'all ready to be mad dirt in 2023. Plans on coming hard next year. So congrats to Latte, which, like I say, she talking about another one. Bitch, another what? Like I said, your ass been, losing so far. But up until now, she has won. Whether her label bought this award or not, she won. So, and she's proud of that. So cool for her. Like, I said, though, it's clear what's being done here. They're grooming her and building her up to get this Grammy Award. That's why she getting all these nominations and accolades. We just seen Billboard label her the female rap artist of 2022, which is, a crock of shit when Nicki been running female rap all year. Now, speaking of Latte, apparently she is still trying to attach herself to Nicki Minaj and the Barbs because she spent last night on Twitter not only trolling the Barbs, but responding to them, as well as tweets that compared Latte to Nicki and claimed Latte was trying to copy Nicki. So this is what was said. I liked Latto, but she never has had an original thought. This is given JT's birthday party. To which Latte responded with a screenshot of a message exchange between what looks like her and her designer back in November. I don't know what this really proves, because this could have, she could have been knew about JT party back then, because, celebrities plan these extravagant parties months in advance and send out invites probably up to a month before the actual party. So her posting this means nothing. She could have still gotten the idea or been inspired by JT. There ain't nothing wrong with that, but clearly she is claiming that wasn't the case. This same fan also went on to say this. I said what I said. You don't do nothing original, Bookie. Just like you was posted up with that black and red wig like Nicki. To which Latte responded with the photo of her wearing a black and red wig from last November and said, "This one from November? Just stop, cause you loud and wrong, boo." Which again means nothing, because the two-tone color wigs, baby. And she said it most recently she did it most recently for her We Go Up music video, which you turned around and did again for your Fuck the Club Up music video, which is really what the fan was referring to, because not only did you have the same colored wig as Nicki in that video, but you had the same exact style she had for the We Go Up video. You had the black and red wig half up, half down with the dangling pieces on the side, baby. So act slow if you want to, but you know exactly what the fuck she was talking about, because you knew damn well you was trying to troll Nicki in that video, just like you was doing when you stomped on that Barbie doll house in the It's a Giving video. So I hate a bitch that want to play dumb. Like, stand on what the fuck it is you originally had in mind, baby. So I find it hilarious Latte is still responding to Barbs and responding to tweets that has Nicki name in the tweet or the Twitter handle or the thread. Like, baby, it's given I need to stay attached to Nicki Minaj by any means necessary. We all know you still in fangirl, okay? Now, it was also revealed that Latte will be performing at Miley Cyrus's New Year's Eve special that she will be throwing, she throws it annually, which is comical to me because it's nothing like seeing Nicki's ops link up, but it makes them look dumb because it shows that they have to team up in an attempt to make her feel some type of way. Same thing they do when these hoes run to Cardi for a feature when Nicki turned their asses down. It's hilarious to me. But let me know what you think about that below. Being wearing this. So my last topic I want to get into is Nicki Minaj. So Nicki Minaj's birthday was 2 days ago on the 8th. So again, happy belated birthday to the queen. I wish her a happy birthday on my Twitter. But I was kind of irritated and disgusted to see her second fan base trying to get the hashtag fat and 40 and the hashtag she's 40 trending on her birthday. I don't know how sick, disturbed, or obsessed one has to be to spend the day trying to tear someone down on their birthday. I don't get the point in trying to age shame someone who looks younger than your fave, is still on top of the rap game, and still running the rap game at her age, 12 years in her career, despite having multiple new and young so-called flourishing female rap girls in the game right now. So how is calling her 40 a dig? A bitch or a nigga better hope they make it to C40, because a lot of these rappers ain't making it to C40. A lot of rappers ain't relevant by 40. A lot of rappers ain't rapping by 40, let alone female rappers, and she beat all the odds. So again, how is her age a dig when she doing better than your fave? richer than your fave, better looking than your fave. You know, it's just disturbing that people are that invested in someone they claim not to like. So the Barbs returned the favor yesterday and had the hashtag 30 and botch trending, which was a reference to Cardi B. And it was trending, I kid you not, all fucking day. And it was on the world trends, not just the trends for you. So the Barbs was not letting up. And last time I checked earlier, it was still trending with 18,000 tweets. So clearly they playing no games, and I'm not mad at it because they dry came for Nicki on her day when Nicki has been off the internet the past month. Like, they don't come for Beyonce being 40 or Kim K or Rihanna or Lil Kim, and she damn near 50 and calling Belka Lee's her big sister. So they don't come for any of these other celebrity women over the age 40, and they damn sure not coming for the niggas who are rapping that are over 40 like Kanye and Lil Wayne. Didn't Nas just drop a project and he like 50 and it's still niggas checking for Nas? So I don't see the point in trying to take a dig at Nicki for being 40, especially when she looks as good as she does and is still relevant and running shit like she is. So let me know your thoughts on that below. So remember, this is my commentary and my opinion. You can let me know yours below. I look forward to reading your thoughts. Don't forget to give this video that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Lounge with your girl on Instagram and Twitter at my handle Southern T. I will see you in my next video.